So today we're going to talk about something near and dear to my heart. We're going to be talking about YouTube. For better or worse, I'm here to stay, the platform's here to stay, the channel's here to stay, and my garden is here to stay. But I do want to address one thing that gets brought up every once in a while. Why don't I show my plants on this channel? It's been a long time since I've had my garden be the actual focal point of the channel. And since I am a gardening channel, learning to grow myself and learning how to teach you guys and starting a community and having a conversation and normalizing the plant we all know and love as much as I possibly can, YouTube is kind of a blocker in that. And we're going to address that more in depth in a second, but the gist of it is I can't show my garden as much as I would like to, and my garden is fairly new. And there's not a lot going on with it anyway. So we're going to talk about those two things and why exactly I don't show my garden as much as I would like to. But I'm going to be returning to showing my garden more often as time goes on. But they'll still be few and far between. Maybe like once or twice a month. But we're going to talk more about that. And that'll be hashed out more in the future. But basically, if I show a plant as a recognizable medicinal variety plant inside of even a single frame in a YouTube video, it automatically gets age restricted and it can't be appealed. Those are two things that will keep my channel from being seen from you guys. It's something that will block me from being seen by new viewers. And at the bottom line, it's social media. Like, I'm doing this for attention. I'm doing this to try to make a living off of it. And that's very hard to do when there's so much stuff standing in your way. So I hope you guys understand that. I would like to show my garden more. And in the future, I'm going to be making it more accessible online to see it. But for now, you can go to my Instagram, which I'll have a link for these things down below. My Instagram page and my Twitter page, I post pictures of my garden on there, so you can freely see them on there. They don't get blocked from my followers and they don't get blocked from suggested, to my knowledge, but anything can happen. Other thing is that there's not really a lot going on with my garden. My garden is just hitting veg stage and just getting into a couple of the plants getting their first true leaves, which is the first sign that they're going to start vegging soon. I just put a fan in there. I just put sticky traps in there. I got them sitting under the SF2000, which is dimmed down to about, 35, 45%, somewhere around in there. So it's dimmed down quite a bit. It's about a foot up, like over the plants, and it is causing the plants to be very happy, and it is a thriving garden at the moment. So that's a quick update for those. I do plan on doing a garden update very soon, but just to let you guys know where they're at. The reason I haven't been showing a garden is because I haven't been growing, you know? So I went through the whole move, and I actually plan on starting a series, maybe on a separate channel, maybe on this channel, talking about my landlord and some of the stories that go on with that, because that's pretty wacky, but we'll get into all that later. Basically, I moved into a different house, which I could not grow in because she didn't want the house to smell like medicinal plants. And it was costing me too much money every month to keep on growing at my dad's house. So I was put in a place where it was better for me to cut my losses and save as much money as I could to come back into gardening, or save for paying for things for the new house that we just moved into, rather than keeping on growing, which is what I ultimately decided to do. And in which case I had to transition my content because I couldn't just stop making content for 8 months. You know, that would tank my channel, and then I would have no momentum to go off of once I did start growing again. So I needed to keep making videos. So I tried to be as educational as possible and teach you guys some of the processes and things that go along with being in the garden while at the same time being out of practice. And I don't feel like that's necessarily a bad thing, because I was still talking from experience. It's just experience that I had in the, 3 years, that 2.5 years maybe, that I was growing at that point. And I feel like that was pretty constructive too. And it seemed like I got a lot of positive feedback from the community and all that stuff. But Basically, in short, the reason I can't show my garden all the time is because the videos always get age restricted. It won't get to as many people. It's not as constructive for building on this platform. Now, I do want to bring back the garden. That's not a super huge concern every once in a while in videos, but I can't show them all the time. And right now, there's not a lot going on. So I hope this cleared up a lot of stuff for the people who were wondering about that. And if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, watch any of my other videos, go to my channel, go and learn something. But I will see you guys next time. Thank you very much.